So now we're back. We are going to go talk to our shipwrecked sailor and see what he has to say for himself. You know, other games I was being stupid. There we go. Yay, look at him run! I probably won't talk much except for to read stuff, because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm alive! Praise be to the Watcher! I didn't get a good look at our attackers. They hit us in the middle of the night. Before I knew what was happening, I was thrown into the cold black waves and our ship was burning. We had a crew of 30. You must sail to look for survivors. I beg you! That sounds suspicious. So we have to actually click on the ship, I think. Yeah, search for wreckage and survivors. What a horrible situation. I wonder if the guards have gained any insight from examining the wreckage. I had better set off soon if there is to be any hope of finding survivors. Alright, there he goes. And now I can't zoom out. The camera angles in this game, man. I can't. Compelling gameplay. Yep. There we go. Not long after setting sail, Lord Tegan and his crew came upon a thick fog. Slow and steady ahead. Keep a swift eye for any debris. The fog enveloped the ship, and all eyes were on the water as the cold fog dampened all sense of direction in a muffling blanket of mist. Wreckage sighted off the 'cause words speak and not my mouth, that's why. A gruesome visage emerged from the mist. Shark-bitten bodies clung to the scattering of debris which marked the watery grave of the bright Destiny. Rated E for everyone, you guys. There are no survivors here, my lord. Please let us sail back to Kirjatharba. The wind started to pick up and the fog began to clear as they turned to head back to the dock. Suddenly a cannon shot rang out and a sudden splash erupted from the water right next to Tegan's ship. Enemy ship approaches, full sail ahead, raise the cannons in case she tries to pursue. After another cannon blast and a near miss, the enemy ship dropped its sails and remained hidden in the fog. Lord Tegan and crew returned to Kirjatharba, wondering who the mysterious ship belonged to. Okay. Do you come back alive? That's all I matter. That's all I care about. The seas have always been dangerous, but this kind of aggression cannot go unchecked. I shall confer with Royal Advisor Annesley to decide our course of action. But first, what will I tell Gil about his crew? Let's see. We found your crew. There are no survivors. We found no sign of your crew. Perhaps there is still... Why would you do that? No, give it to him straight. Where did it go? Did you find any of my shipmates? There was totally gore everywhere. I feared as much. Thank you for your efforts. Tell Royal Advisor Annesley about this ship. I feel bad for Gil, but there's nothing that can be done to help now. I need to head back to the castle to meet with Royal Advisor Annesley and tell him what happened out on the water. Shame they don't have bicycles. This is literally the most gameplay, watching them go back and forth. Like, seriously. Your ship was fired upon. Come to the tactical map and show me where you were attacked. Well, it depends. Is anyone, like, there? Discuss hostile trip with... I think it's the Royal Advisor. Yeah. Seriously? Not on my watch. Okay. You guys need to go somewhere else. Discuss fine things. Extol personal virtues. So, yeah, never mind. Why is it not letting me go over there? Good lord. Seriously? Sims and their passing issues. Or issues in general. Yeah, these guys are having issues up here too. That's funny. Is like this guy stuck or something? Let's have him argue with him for the fun of it. There you go. We were not far off the coast, just a bit south of this position here. They attacked us after we found the wreckage of the other ship. Sea dog. Strange, these waters aren't known to be especially dangerous. They're close to the Tridonian trade routes and sometimes attract pirates from Arbyville, but they generally don't involve other kingdoms in their conflicts. Well, obviously, if they're jerks, it doesn't matter. Case in point, Neo Arcadia from Mega Man Zero. Copy X could have had, like, armies. He did have armies of himself, didn't he? Ah. Poor child. I've summoned our scouts. Hopefully they'll be able to shed some light on this situation. We must prepare that Kurgis Arba is prepared in case things become more dire. So get a report from the scout. Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. Game. Yeah, hold right there. Your Majesty, there's been a sudden increase in Arbyvillian pirate activity. There are rumors that Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide has called a meeting of the Tribunal and that the Red and Black fleets have been doing heavy recruiting. We should proceed with caution. Finding that an understatement. What say you? My lord, the Tridonian Guild Consortium had an emergency meeting with Admiral Horace Mandrake of the Tridonian Navy oh my gosh. To discuss countermeasures against increased pirate attacks. I haven't seen things this heated in Tridonia before. The Admiral is recommending a full-out assault on the pirate... What? Copy X is in charge of these guys, I swear. If you don't know what I mean, like, look it up on the Mega Man Wiki. Like, seriously. This is troubling news. Return to your scouting assignments in Arbyville and Tridonia. Continue to gather information and send word back to Kurgis Arba. I'll have word with Lieutenant Malloy about our kingdom's security. If war is coming, we need to be prepared. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. So, make security arrangements with the... Oh, look, there you are. Don't get a book out. Don't. Just don't. See that our forces are prepared, Lieutenant Malloy. We may have avoided battle for now, but there is a war brewing, and I have a bad feeling we haven't seen the last of it. Ta-da! And that ends the first war quest we need to do. Lord Tegan discovered the fate of shipwrecked Sailor Gill's ship and crew, and the reason behind the attack remained a mystery. Kurgis Arba's ship was attacked at sea by an unknown army. Meanwhile, scouts reported that Tridonia and Arbyville are on the brink of war. A storm looms on the horizon for Kurgis Arba. As the renown of Kurchis grew, its political standing against various region territories also rose. Before long, Kurchis found itself in dire need of grand accommodations to house the ever-increasing flow of visiting foreign dignitaries. So, with a flurry of activity and peasant groaning, the grand reception hall was finally unveiled. Ta-da! Might be because I need it for like... Because the reception hall comes in handy with a lot of the quests. And our king leveled up. Yay! The incident! New information from Kurchis Arba scouts indicates that the conflict between Arbyville and Tredoni has escalated. Emissaries from both territories have requested that Kurchis Arba play host to a summit between the Pirate Tribunal and Guild Consortium. Lord Tegan must prefer the kingdom and help to resolve the conflict. Gain Pirate or Guild Alliance. So that's an interesting part with the war, is that you can side with a certain party, and it can both benefit and be not so helpful with your country, depending on whose side you're in. But and if you're like neutral, then like stuff happens, but it doesn't. I don't entirely know how to explain it. As tensions rise between the Tredonian Guild Consortium and the Arbyvillian pirate fleets, Kurchis Arba finds itself in the middle of an epic conflict. New information from Kurchis Arba scouts indicates that the conflict between Arbyville and Tredoni has escalated. Oh, I already read that, didn't I? Do you care? Do you like my voice? Because usually I don't. Some time had passed between the sailor washed ashore in Kurchis Arba and Lord Tegan had found out the gruesome remains of a sunken ship just off the coast. Life in Kurchis Arba had continued unhindered, and people tended to their daily business with little thought of conflicts in foreign lands. Lord Tegan had ordered a new sword from a smithy in the village and had just received word that it was finished and ready to pick up. Well, that's awesome. Do I feel like a stroll down to the village, or shall I have Fenton the servant retrieve the blade for me? We're entitled, so I think that the monarch would do it. Cause like it's a super awesome shield, right? Why is Fenton the servant never around when I need him? Servant, your monarch requires you. Don't make me cut back on your... Oh shoot. I picked the wrong one. I don't read. I read as well as I talk. Which is not very. Can I like talk to you? Can you like... Order. Yes, my lord. Right away, my lord. So as you do the quest, you can... You have like this performance thing that goes up. And the higher it is, the bigger the payout is when you're done with the quest. Like if you get, it's silver now, but like if you get gold, something that would cost you like 30 renown would like end up being 40. And one of the ambitions requires you to get like 20 quests to platinum or something. So that's a thing. What do we want to do when we wait? Do important things while waiting for your sword. It's not my job to go retrieving things willy-nilly from all the corners in the kingdom. I've got important things to tend to, such as important things, like drinking beer and wooing women. Write royal documents. Yes, that's important things, don't you think? Alright. Get the sword from Fenton the servant. Isn't he coming back though? Does he not come back to the that's what he's doing, I think. Yeah, he's coming back to the... Yeah. Get sword. Keep a track on him because it's probably not going to get him right. Oh, there you go. Yay! Here is your sword, my lord. The swordsmith said it is of impeccable quality and that she will be running an errand in town square, so should you wish to speak to her. Time to give this blade a whirl. What shall I test it on? So many things to slice in so little time. So I have to deal with someone, right? Oh, training dummy. Or a sparring match. Anything will do. We don't have the areas of the... We'll challenge her to a duel. This is a really another cool part. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Oh, she's cowardly? If this sword is as good as it's supposed to be, you're in trouble. Bring it on! This is like really awesome animation. I am so impressed by this. Get up! Get up! Oh yeah, and everyone in that vacancy will like watch it. So funny. Moderate injury. Tis only a stab wound. Something like that. Was it? Poker. Seriously? Bye-bye. Alright, so... I think I'm gonna actually end that there. What does he say about this? What the? The last blow calls the sword to crack! Time to have a word with the swordsmith. So, before we do that, we're gonna end this here, because I think it's about 15 minutes long-ish. And I had to stop and start it various times. He'll be down for a while anyway. Alright.